Are you a Jesus-loving woman who overexercises and deprives herself of food, desperately trying to obtain a goal weight on the scale? And yet, at the same time, you strive to be a healthy version of yourself by eating well and feeling fit? Hi, I'm Andrea, and I was running on the same hamster wheel for over 20 years. My toxic body image and eating disorder stole my joy and self-respect. Thankfully, God was always with me, fighting my battles and blessing me with the grit to reclaim my life. I'm off the hamster wheel, but I see you still stuck in the cage, and I want to help free you too. Journey with me every week. I'll share personal stories, tools, mindset shifts, and the practical steps I took to heal my unhealthy relationship with food and exercise. I don't believe food and exercise are the problems. I believe they're part of the solution. Instead, I'll teach you how your mindset and faith are the keys to healing. Get ready to navigate your newfound path to healing. Get ready to reclaim your self-worth. Get ready to realign with your God-given identity. For in this identity is where you find true wellness and healing. When you are well, your gifts shine into the world. Shine on, babe. Let's do this. I'm Andrea Carroll, and this is Good Vanilla. Hey, pretty peeps. I'm quickly popping in here before we get rolling to communicate that I am not giving medical advice. I'm giving energetic, emotional, and mental support for women on their health journeys. I'm here because I care. I hope sharing my story will in some way help you on your unique path. Okay, let's dive in. Hey friend, thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm going to start with a couple Bible verses. And the first one is Proverbs 18:21. The tongue has the power of life and death. Listen to that. I'll say it one more time. The tongue has the power of life and death. Proverbs 15:4. Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healthy for the body. Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healthy for the body. I love these two Bible verses. They really speak to the way we speak, right? You're probably very familiar with speaking positive affirmations over yourself, and that is what I wanted to talk about today, because I did this a lot, and I still do this a lot, using positive affirmations. And I mean, they're just so helpful. I mean, just to quick give you a little boost in your mood, to kind of reset your perspective. And like I've said before in other episodes, combat the lie with the truth, right? Like speaking the truth. And that's what they really are. It's speaking that truth. And those affirmations are great. But I want to share a way for you to take this idea a step further, and the impact it can have on your belief is incredible, okay? Because we all hear what we think and say about ourselves matters, but I've found what we think and say of others is a critical step in recovery as well. And it's a tool for positive thought. It really is. And so this is what I'm saying, okay? So I'll take for sake of example, I'll take a positive affirmation that I will use, and many of you have probably used. My body is a good body. I mean, that is something that's true, right? My body is a good body. And that works, and it's really great, and it has helped kind of bash that inner critic. But try saying the next time you walk by someone, the next time you pass someone in a hallway or on the sidewalk or in the store, down the grocery aisle, wherever it is, Don't say it out loud, but say it to yourself. When you walk past someone, tell yourself, their body is a good body. Their body is a good body. And here's why. I had never thought about changing the way I viewed others and how it could benefit the way I viewed myself. I had myself convinced my self-worth was dependent on the way I looked. Okay? And many of you are probably like this. And it was probably something that when you were a kid, you formed the belief that if you were thin, that you'd have more value. And maybe as a child, you perceived the mainstream messaging on beauty. It's, okay, you have to look this way, you have to have, wear this type of clothes, whatever it is. But it really is very vain, and it really revolved around your self-worth was in the way you looked, right? And to uncover all the different lies about your self-worth, you have to speak those affirmations. But until I started speaking them over other people, it really didn't. Once I started speaking affirmations over other people, it became second nature. It became so much easier for me to accept my self-worth and to believe I was valued and that I had self-worth after I started identifying the value and the worth of those around me. It's kind of like that concept of when we look outward, when we're not so focused inward. And it's a hard truth. It is. We get so focused inward, especially when we are struggling with mental health, right? You get super wrapped up in how you're feeling and how bad things are that you forget to look outward. And don't get me wrong. We have to go inward, right? Because there's so much inner work to do, and there's undeniable value there. Yet, there are times you need a break. Because here's the truth. Aren't you tired? Don't you ever grow tired of constantly self-evaluating yourself? Constantly looking inward? And that's a good way to get stuck, too. When you're just beating your head against the wall, looking inward and trying to figure out a way to view yourself differently, and to see your self-worth and your value. And that is a clear sign when you're just bashing your head against the wall and you just can't get there. That is the sign that you need to look outward. You need to start speaking speaking affirmations over other people. Because once you start seeing in other people, like I said, it becomes second nature to yourself. It really does. It'll be something that is easier to identify. And it will take time. And for one, just to remember to do that, and when you walk by someone, their body is a good body, or some other things I say too is they have so much value, or they are so valued. They give so much to this world. They have such a great purpose. And the thing is, most of these people, I don't even know. And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it, is I'm speaking this over them while I'm passing them. And over time, you will believe it. And then once you will believe it, you're like, yes, I do believe that their body is a good body, that they have more, they are more than their body. They have so much value. They have so much purpose in this world. And then guess what? The next time you pass yourself in the mirror, it's going to be a lot easier to see that reflection and say, hey, that body is a good body. They have so much self-worth. They have so much purpose. It really is a tool for positive thought. It really is. Increasing positive thoughts anywhere. So you increase your positive thoughts where you can by focusing on others and saying those positive affirmations over them. Increasing positive thoughts there will seep out into how you view yourself. It really does. And I hope you try it, because it really is something, it's quite magical. And if you think about it too in this way, what a gift you're giving that person. Because like I started the episode with, the tongue has the power of life and death. Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healthy for the body. Even though you're not saying those words out loud, you are saying them. You are putting that energy, that vibe outward. And it's reaching them. And that is a gift. You're putting that out, that positivity out into the world. And you better believe it, you're going to get it back, because that is the way it works. It took me a long time to understand that, but it is. And it's the same concept of, because if you look for negative, if you focus on the negative, whatever you focus on, that is what you get. If you focus on the negative, then that is what you're going to get. So that's why I'm saying focus on the positive, do it outward. If you can't focus on the good within you, look to other people, focus on them, start saying it over them. And then you will start receiving it back. You will be gifting yourself back that positivity, those affirmations, that self-worth, that self-acceptance, the self-esteem. That will come back. It will become second nature. And then when you have those days where you're just really struggling, that's in your toolkit. That's in your toolkit, that tool for your positive thought. Nope. I've already identified this person has so much worth. This person has so much purpose. So that inner critic saying, hey, you better get on the treadmill, or you better not eat that because, you're looking a little, no. You can tell that voice to shut up, because you've already, you know the truth, and you have the positive affirmation that comes back to you. And it comes so naturally. So I'm asking you to do this. Honest to goodness, do this over the next week, over however long you want to do it. It's fun. Now I just keep doing it because it's just so great. It feels good. It feels good to put that out there and to have that kind of impact on the world. Like, I can do that. It's almost like you're saying a little prayer over these people walking around you. And you got to believe they're going to feel it. They will feel it, okay? And doing good for others, it's going to come back and do good for you. So go out and do this, and let me know. Let me know what came up for you while you were doing this. Was it easy? Was it harder than you thought? What affirmation did you choose to say? Let me know. Send me a message. Email me. Send me a message on Instagram. Let me know how it went for you. I'm really curious. And get other people involved in it. Tell a friend to do it. Say it, better yet, say it over a friend for so long, and then let them know what you've been doing, and then ask them to join you in it. I mean, it's great. Get people involved in it, and because everyone needs a pick-me-up. Everyone needs to smile more and to focus on positivity and to have our perceptions shifted a little bit. So this is just a small way to do that. And it's such a blessing, and it's going to be such a blessing to you. I really believe that this is something that can have a great impact on your life and on others. So get out there and put good into the world, friends, okay? And you never know when someone's walking by you what little prayer they're saying over you as well, okay? Keep that in mind. Have a great day. I can't wait to hang out with you again. Bye. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. If this episode resonated with you or helped you in any way, please tell me how. Email me at hello@andreacaro.com. That's HELLO@ANDREACAROW.com. Also, if there's a specific topic around eating disorders and body image you'd like to hear an episode on, let me know. Your voice deserves to be heard, and I'm here to listen. If you'd like to hear more from me, follow me on Instagram at Andrea_Caro. Friend, please help others like you by sharing this episode and leaving me a review on Apple Podcast. Doing so will help me reach others who so desperately need this message of hope. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.